All right, we are officially live. Not much of a game today, as you can see the score. Texans 44, Ravens 10. I knew we were going to win today, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I had the Texans winning 31-24 over the Ravens. I thought Cooper Rush was probably going to have a better game, but man, without Lamar Jackson, that offense looks terrible. And I wish Lamar a speedy recovery. I'm not here to kick a man when he's down. Uh, your starting quarterback's out for probably another couple of weeks because of that hamstring injury he suffered the last game. The Ravens will fall to 1-4. Texans go to 2-3. So our season is still a little bit salvageable. We can still, again, I know people are going to say, well, you shouldn't really brag about this game. I'm like, well, I'm not really bragging about it, but you can't help who you play on the schedule. If our guy was out, if the Texans' star quarterback was out, we wouldn't hear the end of it. And they would say, well, you got to play what's on the schedule. So it goes both ways. But I'll take it. A win is a win, and it feels good to get a win. Don't matter how you get it. We go to 2-3. I'm not flexing over that, but I'll take the 2-3 because the schedule just gets tougher after that. So I got special guest Azul on. We're not just going to talk about this Texans Ravens game because there's really not much to talk about. We're going to talk about a little bit about college football for a little bit. Well, first and foremost, it has just came to my attention that the Texas Longhorns are no longer ranked. I'm not
Wait,
surprised.
they're not?
No,
That's a
we fell out of
surprise.
the
Wait,
top
so you guys
25.
went from like 9
We went
to
from
like out of the top 25? That's crazy.
well, you lose to a 1-3 Florida team. I mean, again, I know Florida is better than their record, and I get their SEC team, but at the same time, the Florida Gators are 1-3. You lose to a 1-3 team. I have no problem with Texas being ranked out of the top 25. I think that it's well deserved.
Hey, Steven, like I told you last week, like I think I told you that Florida might beat Texas
Well, I
last
mean, I
week.
saw a trap game written all over it. I knew Florida was better than their record. I knew it, and I knew the way that Texas was struggling at UTSA, Sam Houston, and we almost lost to San Jose. We almost lost to UTSA. We could have lost both of those games in a G5 games to G5 opponents, and then we barely escaped Sam Houston, even though I know we blew them out. But still, I mean, it's just offense looks terrible, defense looks bad. It just looks bad on both sides of the ball. We have issues on the quarterback position. We have issues on our receiving core. Offensive line,
Hmm.
penalties. I mean, defense is not really playing well. Florida's first drive, they take 8-9 minutes off the clock. Defense couldn't get any stops. And that's what happens when the Texas Longhorns were not battle tested yet, despite the fact that I think Ohio State, played us real well. I'm not going to say they didn't, but we haven't been battle tested yet because we were playing, Division 3, Division 4 teams or whatever. Knew that was going to happen, and we go up against a good Florida team. I saw trap game written all over it. I think the Longhorns fans looked past that game and said, oh, we're looking at the bastards at Norman, no offense, which we play OU this week. And, we're just looking forward to that game. We looked at Florida like we did against Sam Houston. And I think, we got a little bit of that humble pie this week.
I mean, I knew Florida was going to give Texas a run for their money because even though they lost to South Florida, but they were competitive against LSU and Miami. So even though
Is better
offense
than their
was like,
record says they are. I'll leave
huh?
it at that. Florida's
Yeah.
better than their record.
Yep. And what got you guys is that you guys face cupcake teams like Sam Houston State, UT,
San Jose,
San
like I said, and then
Jose.
we played
Yeah.
UTSA. Those are Division 3 schools. So
So like you
you
mentioned,
knew
you guys
Longhorns were going
didn't
to
got
win.
battle tested yet.
Yeah, but we struggled in those games
Yeah.
too. I mean, that was even the worst part. The worst part was San Jose State. If they would have minimized their turnovers, they actually probably could have beaten us.
Wow, that's crazy.
And with Arch Manning, I know it's easy to say he sucks because we're just grading him on a sophomore year. Well, technically, it's a red shirt. He's a red shirt sophomore, so he sat out his freshman year. I get it that he deserves a little bit of the criticism. I don't think he sucks. I think there's shades of his moment where he can throw over the shoulder deep passes. It's just the offensive play calling is not predicated to allow him to throw deep too often and lets us garbage time for some odd reason. But I would say he's not great, but he doesn't suck. I'd say he's a little bit slightly above the middle. I'd put him somewhere like out of a 1 to 10. I'd give him like maybe a 6. I think
Dude,
that we over.
Steven, I see a bunch of Texas fans shitting on him. Like,
Yeah, I know. And see, the bad thing about it is if he starts doing good the rest of the year or he does good next year, they're going to put their foot in their mouth. So I said, the guy's only got 8 games in. I mean, we really won't know anything until really we can't even really evaluate his style of play until after he's played a full season with us. And he hasn't really played a full season with us, and he only played like 3 or 4 games last year off the bench. So, I mean, it's really not fair to give him too much criticism, but I do think that the media overhypes him due to his last name.
yeah.
And I do think that he's not as good as people says he is. I don't think he sucks as much as people says he does, but I don't blame the people who says he sucks because he's proven them a little bit right.
And it's not just him, it's just the O-line as well.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say. He doesn't suck. He's just not as good as they say he is. Like, I think the media overhypes him due to the man and family last name. And they want to see him succeed. I do. I want to see him succeed. I don't want to kick a man when he's down, our starting quarterback. Yeah. But I have to be honest with you, against OU next week, against you guys, this is the first time. I've been a video maker for 12 years now. This is the first time I actually can look and say, I don't think we could beat this OU team. I think that if you're the Longhorns, you might possibly be seeing Caldwell playing a little bit more in this game. He's our senior. I think there's a good chance he might be, if let's say the Longhorns are getting blown out, you might see Caldwell taking snaps. Maybe sometime in the second half. It wouldn't surprise me.
I don't see it being a blowout, to be honest. I think it'll be a close game. Because,
so.
like, for example, like, back in 2013, 2015, like, OU was, like, ranking the top 10. You guys were unranked. And I don't know how you guys pull it off, but you beat the shit out of us.
Okay, so you're saying it's
in those years,
Saturday.
So, okay.
Any given Saturday?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Any given Saturday. Like I said, this game is like our Super Bowl because, we only play each other once a year. The tradition's been around since 1900. I hate Oklahoma. You guys hate us. It's no secret. Yeah. Hey, Caitlin, what's going on? Long time no see. I'll start to think my channel was shadow banned and nobody comes to see me anymore. That's what I was thinking. But good to see you on, Caitlin. But yeah, anyways, your OU, man, they look phenomenal, 5-0. I think this is the best Oklahoma team I've seen. No disrespect to Baker Mayfield's 2 playoff runs. This team looks something similar to 2011. Do you agree or disagree?
I can see where you're coming from because 11 was more kind of like an all-around complete team, offense and defense. 2017, like, the defense was atrocious. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Offense was amazing, but defense was god-awful.
But in 2011, y'all were good on all sides of the ball.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, when everybody talks Oklahoma football, they talk about the 2011 Sooners. You guys look, I would say that this 2025 roster looks probably the most closest to them.
I mean, our defense, like, I think this defense might be better than 11.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It
has the potential to be. It has the potential to be better than 11.
Yeah, like I said, you guys are 5-0. You're playing us this week. And I got 3 OU fans that are going to be on the stream. I got some Longhorns fans that might join us. So we're going to make this a nice, fun stream for the 3.5 hours. It's 2:30 on Saturday on October 11th. I'm looking very forward to being a part of that.
Yeah, but it'll be a cool stream.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I was going to do the Ravens-Texans game, but, Lamar Jackson's out. Look at the score. It's 44-10. Is there really a reason to cover this game? No.
So what happened with him? Did he got hurt?
I think he pulled his hamstring in the last game. I kind of feel bad for the Ravens because I really feel like they should have 2 more wins than they should have now. They should really be 3-2. But Derrick Henry fumbled the football against the Bills. Then he goes and fumbles it again against the Lions in a costly, pivotal moment of the game that completely turned it around. And I don't mean to blame it on a running back because I like Derrick Henry. I thought he was at forefront to go to the Cowboys because he recently had moved to Dallas in the in the by White Rock Lake. So I figured, okay, well maybe Dallas and Jerry's going to pick him up. That ended up not being the case. And anyways, he ended up going to the Ravens. And I like Derrick Henry, but man, he costed the Ravens 2 games. Costed them easily 2 games, fumbling the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And they're playing us today, and we've never won in Baltimore ever. Your Broncos are playing the Eagles. Last time I saw, I think the Eagles were up 17-10, but it's 11 minutes to go. Broncos got the ball on their own 28. Okay, so it looks like they might actually have a chance to tie the game. Depending on obviously their defense is keeping them in the game. I know they were slow on offense side of the ball the first 3 quarters, but it seems like to me it looks like J.K. Dobbins. Okay, J.K. Dobbins used to play for the Ravens. Now he's a running back for the Broncos. Got a touchdown today. Okay, that's not bad. So the Broncos are still in this game. You never know. It's any given Sunday. Man, the Texans look good today, or do the Ravens look bad? Marvin says. No, I think it's a combination of both. The Texans, we had the advantage coming in this game. No Lamar Jackson. If Lamar was playing, I think the Ravens would beat us. We've never won in Baltimore. I don't think we've ever won ever. I think they're like one of 3 cities we've never won in. I don't think we've ever won in Minnesota, and I know Baltimore's another one. I don't think we've won in MetLife Stadium either against the Giants or the Jets. It was one of the 2, but, we got this monkey off our back with the Ravens. Now, I'm not flexing because I know Lamar Jackson wasn't playing, but I got to admit, I feel good about this win. I don't care, even if Lamar's not playing. I feel good knowing who had 2 touchdowns today? Was it Xavier Hutchinson? He had 2 touchdowns today. Straight beast mode. The Texans were just firing on all cylinders. Stroud, 23 for 27, 244 yards. He threw for 4 touchdowns today. 4 touchdowns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He had a very good game today, man. Very good game.
So you guys never won in Baltimore at all?
No, this would be our first win ever in our 24-year franchise.
Okay,
now, remember,
so that's just like the Texans franchise, not the
3 years,
old franchise as well.
And then we switch fields. But I think we're like 0-5 in Baltimore, or some crazy number like that. But I think now the streak comes to an end. We finally get the win. Cooper Rush did horrible today, 14 for 20 with 3 interceptions, no touchdowns. Ouch. And then Nate Chubb had a touchdown today on 11 carries for 61 yards. Derrick Henry only had 33 yards, 15 carries, but he did have the Ravens' only sole touchdown. Christian Kirk had 4 receptions, 64 yards. Zay Flowers had 5 receptions, 72. And then, so we had a pretty damn good game today, man. Xavier Hutchinson had the first touchdown. Carabrini had a field goal. Nico Collins had a touchdown. Xavier Hutchinson had a second. Nick Chubb had a touchdown. Who else? Jalen Noel, who rarely ever plays, had a touchdown today. And so I mean, I just feel like we're getting a lot of players involved now in the offense, and this is sort of like a practice game to get us going as the schedule just gets tougher and tougher. Because from my understanding, I think if I'm correct, I want to believe I think we got the Seahawks next. It's at Seattle, and I think it's a Monday Night Football game. If I'm correct, it's on ESPN on October 20th. So I want to say I think we play them
at Seattle.
I think
correct?
It's Monday Night Football. We go at Seattle, and then after that we host the Niners, we host the Broncos, we host the Jaguars. 3 home games in a row. Then we go at Tennessee, and then we host Buffalo. I mean, that's just later down the schedule, but we got a tough opponent at Seattle next week. Monday Night Football. We play the Niners, we play the Broncos, and the Jaguars, who just beaten us. So these next 4 games are definitely going to be some difficult games. Definitely.
I'm also looking at the schedule as well. You guys also face the Colts.
Yep.
At Indianapolis, you guys You guys go to Kansas City.
November 30th. Yeah.
At Kansas City in December.
Yep.
Arizona. Las Vegas.
Raiders, and then we host the Colts, I think, at the end of the year. But that's to be determined. They haven't determined a time for that. But it feels good to get a win in the NFL, man. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, I get it. I kind of feel bad that, again, he was hurt, Lamar Jackson. When you want to beat a team, you always say, I want to beat them at their best. I want to beat them at their best. I want to beat them at their best.
Yeah.
And that obviously wasn't the case today, but a win's a win, and I'll take it. I'll take the win, bro.
So
I'll take the win, man. I'm not complaining.
What do you see the record at the end of the year based on the performances so far for the Texans?
I had Texans winning 5 games based on last week. I think that still may be the case. I see 5 or 6 wins.
Oh, wow.
But if somehow we can beat a tough Seattle Seahawks opponent or the 49ers coming in, maybe the Broncos, maybe we could stretch it to an 8 or 9 win season. As of right now, I see us winning 5 games. So and it's just because we've had injuries, we've had, it's been tough on the penalties, all year round. And it's mainly the offensive line, too, not blocking for C.J. Stroud. He's still having trouble in the pocket.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that other players are stepping up and making catches besides having just Nico Collins involved. But at the end of the day, we got to get back to, playing the style of football that we like to play, and that's aggressiveness on the offense, the no-huddle offense, and Stroud taking shots down the field. We got to be able to do that.
So, if you guys go at least 8-8, you guys might make it to the playoffs, kind of like a wild card.
Nah, because I think if you, I don't think our division's actually a very good division this year. Jacksonville's 3-1. The Colts are about to go to 4-1 because they're beating the Raiders 40-6 right now. This is not the same AFC South division that I've seen in recent years, where Texas just kind of ran away with it early, and all the other teams were at the bottom. Yeah. Now you see the Colts and the Jaguars are on a come up. Titans are still kind of struggling. Texans are kind of semi-struggling. And so I think our division's probably going to win 11 or 12 games this year. Whoever wins the division. Okay. I still think the Colts are. I'd still think the Colts are. It's going to be the Colts or Jaguars are going to win the division this year. Now, can the Texans get the wild card? Not with the 8-9 record. I think they would have to minimum win 10 games to get one of the 3 wild card spots. Absolutely.
Well, that's crazy. You guys might not be in the playoffs this year.
Nope. May not. We may not. We may not make it. But you know what? I'm celebrating this win. I'm taking it week by week.
Just taking one game at a time.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like the Saints are beating up on those Giants 26-14.
Hey, at least you're not Dallas.
Huh?
I said, at least you're not Dallas.
Well, the Cowboys are beating the shit out of the Jets right now, 30-14. They get their second win of the season. They're going to go to 2-1. Dak had a good game today, 16 for 27, 223 yards and 3 touchdowns with no interceptions, no fumbles. Not too bad. But then again, they're playing the Jets, who are soon to be 0-5. So New York Jets are already in their own clusterfuck world as it is. They're terrible. So, I mean, it's not, again, I was expecting Dallas to win today. Oh, and it looks like the Denver Broncos had just tied the game against the Philadelphia Eagles with 7:36 to go. Could the Broncos just went for 2 and made it? Is it possible that the Philadelphia Eagles streak of 4-0 comes to an end? Is there an upset? Does Denver go into Philly and get the upset? With 7:36 to go, it looks like the Eagles are being battle tested. Eagles were up 17-3 and maybe got too comfortable. Sometimes that happens. You get too comfortable. And that's where you end up putting your foot in your mouth.
It's so crazy that the NFL still have ties.
We talked about that the other day at my job, and everybody agreed that they need to get rid of the tie in the NFL. Like that Cowboys Green Bay game, it almost felt like they were playing for a tie in overtime. I think, what was it? Cowboys scored a touchdown, Green Bay scored, and then no one scored after that. And it was kind of like, or it went to field goals or something like that with the new rules. I don't know how the whole rule thing works, but man, it was it felt like they were playing for the tie that they weren't really trying to win. And I think what they should do is after the first overtime, if it's still tied, they need to have a field goal contest and maybe do you start kicking 40-yard field goals, it's sort of like penalty kicks. You have the defense out there, you have the offense out there, you kick a field goal. And so you can kick let's just say you kick the first field goal and it goes in, right? The next team has to kick to make it to keep it going. If they miss, the team that made the first field goal wins. But if the first team that kicked the field goal missed it, then the other team gets to come on the field. If they make the field goal, they win. It's like a sudden death almost.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like that concept.
Like that would be really cool if they would do something like that in football. I don't think there should be any fucking ties. Sorry, excuse my French. I know a curse, but goddamn, why is there ties in NFL football? I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, I get it because I'd rather have a tie than a loss, but it still feels like a loss because it's not a win. Anything that's not a W is still like a loss.
Exactly.
All right, they put the Eagles Broncos game on right now. It is 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Oh, yeah, by the way, that Texans game is the final. Final score, Azul, 44-10. That is your final. Right now, it's 3rd and 6 for the Eagles. They're down 18-17. They were up 17-3, and the Broncos scored a 15-point unanswered points. Take the lead by 1. Eagles have the ball. I think they're down on their own 46. 6 minutes to go. Eagles fans look nervous. They're down on their own 47. They got to get to the Bronco 47. They need 6 yards here. Do they get it? No, they get to the 50-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 3. And it looks like the Eagles, there's a chance that Philadelphia might suffer their first loss today. It's now 4th and 4. They only get 2 yards. They're at the 49. They got to get to the Bronco 47. They need 4 yards. I ain't gonna lie. This Denver defense is playing a little stingy. They look kind of good. Is it possible that Denver could come into Philadelphia and Lincoln Financial Field and get the upset with 5:30 to go? Here goes 4th and 4. Broncos are lining up. Broncos blitz. And a catch! First down, Philadelphia! In Bronco territory! What a catch! But there's a flag! And it looks like that might go back.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, what a way to spoil it! Illegal shift! And that's going to go back. They're now going to have to punt. And Philly would have been deep into Denver territory around the 30-yard line. And that was on Saquon Barkley, and it looks like the Eagles are going to have to punt. Wow. Wow. That just blew maybe the Eagles' chances of remaining undefeated. I bet where you're hiding is probably pulling out all the hair on his head. We are making them at work. We're making them work. That's all that matters. Yeah. Make them Eagles work. And Denver's got the ball around the 30-yard line. Their own 30. Shitty punt, by the way. The Philadelphia Eagles bit themselves and stuck their own foot in their mouth. They were up 17-3 and just was coasting and allowed the Denver Broncos to battle back in this game. And not only did the Broncos score 2 unanswered touchdowns, but they also went for 2 and said, fuck it, we're going to take the lead over them. Could Denver go into Philadelphia and get the upset? This is what a game. Outscored the Eagles 15-0 in the 4th. Wow. I was really expecting Philadelphia to blow the Broncos out, but like I said, like you said, any given Sunday, right?
Yep.
Any given Sunday. Wide open is the Denver Broncos, and they're going to get the first down. They needed 10, they got 11 on a play action pass, and it looks like the Broncos could be running this clock out. Eagles are in a lot of trouble. That's all I got to say. It looks like the streak may come to an end. A 4 and bow. If anything, I thought Eagles were going to run the table and go undefeated. Now it looks like that may not be the case. Looks like they may suffer at the hands of defeat, Azul.
Who was the last team to go undefeated? Was it like Carolina?
I think no. Carolina, are you kidding me? They're about to be 1-4.
No, the last team to go undefeated in the season.
No, it was New England did it in 2007. They lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl, but they went undefeated during the regular season. And
Really?
they
I
won
thought
both
Cam
the
Newton went
playoff games,
undefeated.
and they went to the Super Bowl and
And they
lost. They were
faced
like,
against
what,
who
18
was
and
it?
1 or some
Denver?
shit. That was the last team to do it. And then the only team that went undefeated in an NFL season, I think, was the 1971 Miami Dolphins.
Oh, okay.
They not only went undefeated, but they won the playoffs, won the Super Bowl.
Oh, you talking about
They're
Miami?
the only team to do it. All right, let's see how the Broncos look now. Nix is he down there? Is there a flag? Wait, third down now. They should call intentional ground in there. That should have been intentional grounding. Let's see. Oh, they thrown a flag for intentional grounding. Intentional grounding. Yep, that was the right call. It looks like the Eagles have now gotten a break for intentional grounding, and that's going to be a loss of down, and they're going to lose, I think, 10 yards. That was the right call. So that's going to bail the Eagles out. So now you're looking at like a third and maybe 16 or 18 instead of 3rd and 6. That means Eagles are going to get the ball back, and they're going to have the chance for the game-leading field goal drive if they can get in field goal range. Uh-oh. Could the Philadelphia Eagles come back and win? Well, it looks like the Giants fans are going to be miserable again, Azul. They're about to lose to the Saints 26-14.
Man,
Cowboys
those
are up
New York teams are
37-14. That game's going to be over.
terrible.
Let's see. There's some games that ended. Colts win 46 over the Raiders. Colts improve to 4-1. Raiders fall to 1-4. Texans win 44-10, sending the Ravens to 1-4. Texans go to 2-3. Those are the only games that ended right now. Panthers are up 27-24 over the Dolphins with 1 minute 59 seconds left. Basically 2-minute warning. And I don't know if it's Carolina's ball or if it's Miami's ball. But oh, what a catch. First down, Denver. Then they continue the drive. Sutton hops up for the catch and makes a big leap in first down. And I know Eagles still got their timeouts, but if they can't get any stops, it looks like that Denver might sneak out of Philadelphia with a win. And that would be a big upset there, considering maybe I think 5 or 6 people picked the Broncos in my tournament pick them out of 111. Looks like you might be seeing the Broncos pulling off the upset.
Yeah, I think I picked Philly.
I just
on that game.
So did I. I wasn't going to pick Denver in that. And hey, look, Caitlin's all smiles. Is Denver? When they get this win here, they go to 3-2 on the season and their first road game win of the year. They're down on the Eagles 37. Wait a minute. I think there's a delay game on Denver just now. So it looks like that's going to go back to the 42. Denver's playing to win. They're desperate. Eagles are playing just to try to get out of the game. And it looks like to me, I think Denver wants this more. They actually want to win this game. And I think if they get to go in and get the win in Philly, Philly has no one to blame but themselves if they blow this game. They have no one to blame but themselves. Yep, that was a delay game on the Denver Broncos. That's going to go 5 yards back. And Eagles get the stop. They get about 1 yard. Denver gets 1 yard to the 41. I think this is around the time now. If you're Philly, you probably got to consider calling your timeouts here. You need to get some stops. Eagles fans are stunned. Do you not blame them? Do you not blame them? Eagles fans are freaking stunned right now. I mean, Denver goes in and gets the big upset win.
So going back to college, do you believe the SEC is like wide open?
Well, yeah. I mean, you got Alabama that's up and coming right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got Oklahoma that's looking real nice. Georgia. It's not over yet, man. We're barely I think it's 5 games or 6 games now into the season. Yeah, 6 games.
Yeah, there's a lot of football to be
teams that
played
already have
left.
buys. Huh?
So
I think if you guys beat us next week, you're going to knock us out the whole thing. I think that it's over. Like, even though technically we can still like win the rest of our games, technically or mathematically speaking.
Yeah.
But if you beat us, if that's a fork in the season, we're not going to win our conference. I don't think we'll make it to the SEC championship game like we did last year. And it'll be somebody new. Maybe it'll be Oklahoma. You know, but your guys, your schedule gets tougher.
Yeah.
It's tougher.
And same with you guys. You guys schedule gets tougher.
You know, huh?
Because Vandy's a good team.
When does Denver play us? Let's see. When is it? Does Denver play Houston this year? Oh, y'all do play us. I think in 3 weeks. You guys play us on Caitlin. Y'all play us November 2nd on noon. Yeah, the Eagles are not playing to win this game. They completely just I think they figured, oh, we're up 17-3. We're just going to coast. Denver's playing like they want to win this game. Eagles fans, you have no one to blame but yourself. You blew your own fucking undefeated season. You have no one to blame but yourself.
So if you guys do go 3-3,
it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
If Oklahoma beats us next week, it's over. Like, in terms of any SEC championship playoff run, done.
And it could potentially go from bad to worse if we're going to be honest with ourselves. Because, like I mentioned, Vandy, you got Texas A&M, you got Georgia.
The schedule even gets harder. But I think with that third loss, 2 in our conference, it's going to be that. It's going to be border. If we're not out, it'll be borderline. We'd have to win out at that point. But I don't see us beating OU next week.
I mean, if you guys went down like less than 9-3, you might be in the playoffs.
Denver got the stop. Eagles got the stop, I think. I think they're holding the fort down here. Let's see. If so, what does Denver do? Do they go for it on 4th and 1? Eagles are calling their timeouts. I mean, if you're Denver, do you keep the field goal and take the 4-point lead, forcing Philly to have to go the whole 100 yards? Flag on Philly.
How many minutes is in the game left? Is it like 2 minutes?
3-something.
3-something.
There's a flag for unnecessary roughness. What a late hit by the Eagles, just to add insult to injury. Yeah, Eagles definitely deserve to lose this game. You're up 17-3. You're controlling most of the tempo of the game. You don't get any more points. Then you make boneheaded penalties. Yeah, Eagles, you deserve to lose this game, bro. Sorry, it is what it is. You don't number 53 just leans in with the fucking elbow even after the player is down. Drawing the unnecessary roughness. Y'all deserve it, man. Y'all deserve to lose this game. The Broncos are now down on the Eagles' 14-yard line. Now they're down on looks like the 13. I mean, I'm thinking, if you're Eagles, do you let Denver score the touchdown and kick the extra point and just take the 8-point lead and then score and go for 2 to tie to take it to overtime? Do you risk that, or do you risk losing a lot of the clock just to be down by 4?
I would kick the field goal and just bet on my defense.
Hey, Prodigal, your Cowboys blew them pesky Jets out, man. You know how many blowouts there were today, bro? There was a lot of fucking blowouts today. A lot of them. A lot of blowouts today. That's why I really didn't stream this game because, we were kicking the living shit out of the Ravens. I felt kind of bad. And I'm like, I really don't want to do that to them. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. How many timeouts do the Eagles have? Okay, Eagles are out of timeouts. There's 2:16 left. If Denver goes in and gets the upset, those like 30 fans that are there at Lincoln Financial Field, they should let them storm the field. They should let them storm the field. Sorry, Eagles fans, you deserve this loss. You should have blown the Broncos out. You were up 17-3. You didn't stick your foot in the hammer. You played ultra conservative. You fucked yourselves. And you deserve that L. So the only undefeated team will be left now will be Buffalo. Buffalo! They play tonight against Patriots. They should win that game, by the way. I don't know, man. I mean, Eagles technically still could if they can get the stops here. Because this one here would take it to what? Third down with 2 minutes left. If you're Denver, you got to run the ball again and probably kick a field goal. So you'd be up 4 with about $1.20. Yeah, third down, and now it's going to be 3rd and 8. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. I don't know. I think if you're Philly, do you just let the Broncos score a touchdown here? You still get about $1.50, $1.55. You get to work the field in 2 minutes. You have a chance to move the ball down the field, score a touchdown, but you have to go for 2 and make it.
Yeah.
Or do you let them run the clock down to 1:20? And then, you get you're not down a touchdown, but you're down 4. You still got to score a touchdown to win.
Mm-hmm.
But you're left with 120 with no timeouts. That's going to be some tough decisions there.
No, that's a good question.
Do you take the touchdown or do you take the 3 and with a minute?
I'll just take the 3.
You'll take the 3 and be down 4?
Yeah.
With 1:20 with no timeouts? Okay. That sounds about right. Well, you're still going to have no timeouts regardless, but it's just how much time do you want to save here on the clock? I mean, imagine if the Eagles somehow win this game knowing that all the mistakes they have made, not securing the fucking lead, allowing the Broncos to score 15 unanswered points, will really now be 18 unanswered points if they're assuming they kick the field goal.
Mm-hmm.
And now you get the ball. There's about 1:20 left. You got to work the field. You got to, get the touchdown. It's imagine that.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say kick the take the 3 because there's a chance Denver's kicker might miss it. There's a chance he might miss it. So
so you're saying Denver's kicker could miss this?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna say 50-50 chance. I mean, if he makes it, you're down by 4. But if he misses, you're down by 1 with 1 minute and 20 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. So,
yep. Okay, Cowboys are up 37-22 over the Jets. How the hell did the Jets manage to score so many points? 1:42 left. Let's see. Any other final scores? Let's see. The Saints officially won 26-14 over the Giants. Saints go to their first win of the year at 1-4. They send those pesky Giants to 1-4. Panthers, what a comeback they had over the Dolphins. They go to 2-3 for the season, send the Dolphins to 1-4. Or what Tyson would say, the laugh out Dolphins. Those are some of the final scores today. Oh, Azul, you went 13-3 on your pick'em for college football yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
You pulling the second overall. You got 66 wins. First place is Nate at 69, and Kim123 is tied with you. You just got more points than him. So technically, he's ranked 3rd on the standings.
Oh, wow.
So you're technically 2nd in college football. I need to find more women to join my pick'em leagues. I got 7 currently in my NFL pick'em league out of 111, but I would like to have around maybe about 15 women or so. Okay, Denver's down, and now it's and now they're gonna have to kick a field goal. So they're gonna take it like they route it to the 10, so it's gonna be 4th and 7. Wow. Seems like to me now Denver's gonna take the 4-point lead with about 1:20 to go. You know, even though the Eagles fumbled this game away, I still kind of low-key wanted to win. I like the fact that they're the defending champions. They got an all-around good team. I wouldn't mind seeing them running the table and trying to go undefeated or whatever during a regular season. I mean, I'm always rooting for that. That's just the Eagles got a good team all around. They are the defending champs.
Yep.
I think Denver's now lining up for the field goal. 4th and 9 on the Philly 13. So Philly's got one more chance to try to win the game. One more drive. There's 1:14 to go. They got a lot of time still. If Denver makes it, it's 21-17 Broncos. But what Eagles would have to do next is they would have to either get a good return on the kickoff, which they can, or they're going to have to start throwing down the field, taking 20, 30-yard passes to try to advance that ball as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Just try to salvage what time they can.
At least try to make it to like midfield.
Caitlin's rooting for her Broncos, so
Denver's
don't say that, Rose. You're talking too much.
40, 30-yard line. So that you guys could so that Philly could have a chance to throw it in on potential Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm. False start on the Broncos. Wow. That bailed the Eagles out right there. That helps out big time. Back it up a little bit, even though I still think they're going to make it. All right, Broncos lining up for the field goal again after getting it backed up some. It's up, and it's good. Denver's up 21-17. After being down 17-3, they have scored 14 unanswered points. And now the Eagles need a touchdown to win. They're out of timeouts. They're going to have about 1:11 left in the game. And that's still a lot of time. That's still a lot of time, believe it or not. So it's just not over yet. Still a lot of time. Like I said, now what are the Eagles going to do here? How will they respond to this? The pressure is on. 1:11 to go. If you're the Eagles, you got to get a good kickoff return back. If you get the ball to the 30 or 40-yard line, you have a chance. You have a damn good chance. Arizona just scored over the Titans. They're up 6-0. Kev's point of view is probably using that electric razor to get whatever hair is left on his head out. He's probably screaming at the TV. Because I did pick Tennessee actually to pull that upset off, but I don't think that's going to happen. All right, so Denver's lining up to kick the kickoff off. Let's see, Eagles get the ball at the 1-yard line, and they're going to advance it. They're going to get to roughly the 25-yard line. 25-yard line. So the question is, can the Eagles advance the ball 75 yards with no timeouts? And that's what they're going to need, 75 yards. Do you think Eagles get it? They're down on the 26. Now they got to get the ball 74 yards.
Even though I picked Philly to win, I believe Denver is going to win this game.
You think so?
Yeah.
Have this hunch. Eagles might get it here. Let's see. And Hurts gets tackled. He holds on to the ball for too long, and And just another sad state of affairs for the Eagles as they, Hearns hold on to the ball, not getting rid of it, pocket collapsing. Denver looks like they're going to sneak out of here with a W. And
that was a good quality win for them.
They're not getting much. They're taking too much time off the clock. They only got 6 yards. Hearns gets sacked, loses yards. You're losing a lot of time here. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked themselves. And give credit to Denver's defense. They're playing fucking lights out right now. 21 seconds left. It's over, dude. It's over. You blew most of your time out. It looks like they got away with a little bit of a hold right there. Not that it would have mattered because you only got a 5-yard penalty. Yeah, the Eagles definitely are going to go to the locker room stunned as they blew what was a 17-3 game. You blow the fucking game at home. That's why they say, you play conservative, and Denver was playing to win. And they said, if we could just get one touchdown, we're right back in this game. That's a flag for pass interference. Yeah, and they're going to call it. That's going to go at the 47 now. So now the Eagles still have to get 53 yards to the end zone. And, they're just not getting the ball far down the field to get the touchdown. Yeah, that was pass interference. And it looks like horse collaring as well. That's on Denver there. That's going to get the ball to midfield now. A little bit manageable. Now the question is, you're the Eagles. I think now you got 21 seconds left. Do you throw towards the sideline? Do you try to get the ball maybe towards the 35 or the 30 to make it a manageable throw to the end zone? Because you can't kick a field goal here. You have to get to okay, he's throwing it. And they got it. Oh, they're down at the Broncos 29. Dotson with the catch. Wow. What a catch.
Wow, that's crazy.
What a catch there over McMillan. Dotson on the catch. Down at the Denver 28. 15 seconds left.
You got at least like three attempts.
You got some shots at the end zone now.
Yeah.
If you're Eagles, do you throw the ball around the 15 or the 10 to try to advance it a little more here and get it out of bounds and let's see where it goes. 15 seconds is still a lot of time. And it's they're looking for a flag. Is that a flag? It looked like he was pulling. No, he's not going to get 9 seconds left. If you're Eagles, you got 2 shots at the end zone. That looks like that was pass interference on on Denver. That would put Eagles at the 3-yard line. Wow, what a fucking break there. That was a pass interference on Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, he disrupted that route right there. Yes, that is a pass interference. That ball should be at the 3-yard line of Philadelphia. And the Broncos get out on a break there. And they can't review penalties. I don't think they can they?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think you can review penalties, but the Broncos did commit a pass interference there, and that should be on the 3-yard line of Philly. Wow. Well, there's 3 seconds left. Now you got to throw to the zone. And, yeah, it's over. Yeah, Denver gets out with the win.
Wow, that's crazy.
The Broncos got away with a pass interference call. In fact, they were holding a lot on those last plays. They were holding on a couple plays before that, but it was just tacky 5 yards here or there. But that definitely was a pass interference on that on the play before that one. Broncos got away with that one big time because that would have put the ball at the 3-yard line. And you're talking about the tush push after that. Tush pushing back in the end zone. Don't say anything. Hey, if the referees help you out, I got no problem with it. Oh, well, Eagles fans, you have to blame me. You blame your fucking selves for this one. You blame yourselves for this one. You were up
they're going to complain about
17-3.
that
You should
pass
have put the
interference.
Broncos out. Y'all allowed them to come back. You have no one to blame but your fucking selves. Period, point blank. That's it.
Steven, they're going to complain about that pass interference.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course it's going to be all over ESPN tomorrow. That's all they're going to talk about is how Denver cheated. But if you think about it, it's not the fact that Denver cheated. It's the fact that you're up 17-3 and you coasted the entire fucking second half and didn't put your foot down their neck when you should have fucking did it and scored more touchdowns to put the game away. Denver was playing to win the game. You were playing to just hopefully get out of here with the 1-point win, and you fucked yourselves, Philly. You deserve to lose.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve it. But it's going to be all over ESPN tomorrow. They're definitely going to bitch about this call and how the refs cheated the Eagles out. No. The Eagles had opportunities to close this game out. You're up 17-3. You coasted the rest of the way, and you fucked yourselves. They should have caved out of that. You had your chance to win. You didn't do it. As simple as that. Simple as that. Remember when I told you about earlier? When I said, if you're Eagles, do you play and let the Broncos score that touchdown and kick that extra point? You're up 8, but you still got that extra 40 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you add it to that, and the Eagles are down at the 29-yard line with 3 seconds left, 9 or 3 seconds left, well, they're down 8, but they got an extra 40. They got probably an extra 40 seconds left. Just saying.
I mean, in hindsight, with
seconds left, you're down at the 29. You're not having to play. You could play the field and throw and advance the ball.
Yeah.
And get the 10-yard, the 15-yard catch. You don't have to work the 30 yards. That's what I was saying. I would have rather take the touchdown, extra point, down 8, and then and have the extra 45 seconds to get the ball. I'm not saying that the Eagles would have scored. I'm not saying that if they would have scored, they would have even made the 2. Who knows? Mm-hmm. Or even if they made the 2, they would have won after that and went overtime. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if I'm Philly, I'm thinking I want extra time. I'm confident my offense can get in the end zone. Let's go ahead and give them that touchdown and let them have that 8-point lead, because I'm confident with $1.50 to go, my offense can get down that field and score right back and get the 2. Instead of being down 4 with 1:16, Hearns gets tackled on the first play, advances the ball 6 yards, takes probably another 40 fucking seconds off the clock. What a clusterfuck for Philadelphia, man. I know that, if you're where you're hiding, all these other Eagles fans, you're probably going to be drinking after this. And rightfully so, you should be drinking. What do you think? Do you think they should be drinking?
I mean, no. I mean,
I know upsets happen.
Yeah,
I know, but still, Eagles had that win. They have no one to blame but themselves.
Yeah.
No one to blame but themselves. They had opportunity after opportunity to put that game away. You played ultra-conservative. You thought, we're up 17-3. Denver kind of gave up. No, Denver's defense still kept attacking. You guys weren't doing anything. You cluster fucked your own selves. You kicked your own self. You put your own foot in your mouth, Philly. Bucks lead the Seahawks 3-0. Well, yeah, that's just the game just started. It's a late game. I think if you're Cat's point of view, you're probably pissed off right now. The Titans still cannot manage to score a freaking touchdown at any point. You're down 7-0 to Arizona. So Broncos get the win, and I think it's a well-deserved win Denver got. So if you're a Denver Broncos fan, hey, hats off to you. Your team played like they wanted to win. They didn't give up. Philadelphia gave up. They're up 17-3. They shot themselves.
Yeah, I bet Galen's happy. Very happy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's tough games today. So here's all the games that I've lost so far. I lost the Niners-Rams game because I did pick the Rams. I picked the Texans over the Ravens. So I knew they were going to win that one with no Lamar. I picked the Panthers, so I went 2-1. Cowboys, I picked them 3-1. I did pick the Giants, so I went 3-2 because Saints won. I picked the Colts, so I went 4-2. I picked the Vikings 5-2. I did pick the Eagles and lost that one, so I went 5-3 on my picks so far. Out of 8 games, I went 5-3.
No, that's not bad.
It's okay. It's okay. 5-3 is not that bad. I'll take that. First, for the starters.
Yeah.
5-3 is not bad, man. Today's a good day, man. I'm off today. Just glad to be alive still. I'm going to go to Bogey's later and go enjoy myself. My brother and I are going to go there. I haven't been there in 2 weeks. I've been going to all the other bars and places.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Huh?
Hey, I say that's cool. Hey, I've been seeing like your shorts about from the
All the places I go and eat.
all the places you go and eat. Yeah. I mean, some of those dishes look pretty good.
Oh yeah, hell
like
yeah,
the
man.
Alaskan
If you
cod.
want some fish, you go to Baker Street Pub. Man, they got the best. They got the best Alaskan cod I've ever tasted. It tastes like the ones you eat at McDonald's. So damn good. And then also if you go to the Hubcap Grill, they're known for their signature burgers. That's in Galveston. I want to go somewhere where there's some country fried steak. I want country fried steak.
Oh, there's this place around my area that serves like pretty good country fried steak.
Where at?
It's by Purcell. It's like,
okay.
yeah.
Is it pretty good?
I mean, I like it. I mean,
well, we got Kelly's Country Kitchen, man, where they give you these fat fucking juicy steaks, country fried steaks. It's got like gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans on that bat, and they give you 2 big steaks. They give you big portions. So you're going to eat good if you go there. Bucks or Seahawks? I went with Seattle. I went with Seattle at home. They say if you get confused, you always go with the home team. So I just said, fuck it, I picked Seattle. And we play Seattle next week, too.
I think I picked Tampa in that game.
Ran for a big gain. Big gain right now as he gets the first down. Oh! What happened to Big Kev? He was supposed to join your stream, Rose. Nah, he got busy. Him and his girl, they went to go watch their Titans. They're big Titans fans, so they went to go watch their game. They went to her parents' house to go eat. So I told him, hey, look, that's fine. It was Texans won in a blowout anyway, so I didn't really want to stream the whole game. So go ahead, Azul.
I was saying. I believe I picked Tampa in that game.
I can go back and look. I'm just too lazy right now. I'm watching the Chargers and the Commanders as Jaden Daniels is back for the Commanders, and they're going up against the Chargers who lost to the Giants last week. I thought the Giants were going to turn it around. I had Jackson Dart and them beating a Saints team that has issues at the quarterback. Obviously wasn't the case as the Saints ended up beating those pesky Giants. Now I want to be a fly on the wall when Vic DeBlito and Mr. Bad Dog makes videos about the Giants' loss again. So I'm going to be a fly on the wall to watch those videos. Oh, you've been wanting cod? She said she wanted her stewed. I'm a foodie guy, man. When I go places, I like to go and eat. I post so much on Facebook of like all the restaurants I go to. I get people secretly DMing me telling they want to meet up with me just so that they can eat with me. Because they said, you like you having a good time. I said, well, I mean, I'm not on vacation anywhere, not like in a yacht anywhere. I'm just at a restaurant eating. Nowhere famous. Dude, I was tired last night. You had yours fried. How was it? Damn good, Caitlin. Damn good. That Alaskan cod is damn good fried. They put that bad boy out fried. It looks like a fat mozzarella stick. And when you bite into it, it's juicy. And then they got the house-made tartar sauce. And you dip it in that tartar sauce. Lord, it feels like it tastes so good, it feels like sex. I'll put it like that. If anything's the closest thing to sex, it's good food, and god damn it, that Alaskan cod, I could eat like 10 of those if I wanted to, back to back. You get the tartar sauce, and check this out, they got green beans. And they're not just regular green beans; they're the long string ones, right? Which I'm not really a fan of those, but the way they make it makes you a fan. They I think they grill or they boil it, and then they add bacon, and they add sun-dried tomatoes and black pepper and sea salt. They
Oh
add it
wow.
right on there. And I
Oh,
tell
that
you,
sounds good.
oh, yeah, I like green beans. I'm a Delamonte fan. I like the Delamonte green beans. They put the sea salts in there, and
Mm-hmm.
that's good. I like that. But these are damn good. It's a little pricey, but it's worth if you're a guy that if you're a person that likes taste, that's a place to go. Baker Street Pub. Like I said, you can
Okay.
get an Alaskan cod. The fish and chips, what I do is I sub my fries out for sweet potato fries. I wasn't really a fan of their sweet potato fries, but I'm a
Mm-hmm.
fan of their salads. I'm a fan of their burgers. Their regular French fries are pretty good. I thought the sweet potato fries were a little dry, not for my taste, but the salads there are amazing. The grilled salmon, if you like salmon, they got a grilled salmon salad, and they put honey glaze right over the salmon, over
Oh
that grilled
wow. I mean,
salmon.
that
Oh,
sounds good.
bro, stop. I used to hate seafood growing up, but if the restaurant can make good seafood, I'll eat it. Now I'm not a fan of the soups or anything like that necessarily. Clams, mussels, none of that gooey shit. I'm not into that stuff. But I'll eat flounder, tilapia. I'm not really a fan of catfish, but I'll eat it if it's made good. But I like tilapia, flounder. Um, I'll eat carp. I'll eat I've had alligator gar. Alligator gar is actually pretty good. I've had alligator. I've had shrimp. I've had popcorn shrimp, fried shrimp, blue shrimp. I've had mahi mahi, which is a dolphin from Hawaii. It's a
Mm-hmm.
Hawaiian dolphin, and the meat is very tender. I've had shark. Shark's okay. Little gamey, but it's okay. It's an acquired taste. But
Oh.
really, I'm a flounder guy. I like the
Mm-hmm.
Alaskan cod. I fucks with the tilapia. The tilapia is way better than catfish because most people eat catfish. But if you eat tilapia, man, tilapia is 10 times better than catfish. 10 times.
No, I like tilapia. I have it a couple times before,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's
And you
very
put
good.
that,
I
you
like
put tar.
tilapia. I like catfish.
I eat ketchup with mine. I eat ketchup and tartar sauce with mine. I have them as two different side choices. You just dip, 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 dip.
Usually, I just get tartar sauce.
Yeah, but have a little ketchup, man. Put a little of that ketchup on the side. Dip that fish
Mm-hmm.
in there, man. That shit is so good. It is so good. Melts right in your mouth. Melts like butter. I'm just
I
not a
tried
fan of their
cod
sweet
before
potato
as well,
fries.
and salmon. I like salmon. I do like salmon a lot.
Salmon is good. Salmon
Mm-hmm.
is good if it's made right. And
Mm-hmm.
some people eat their fish medium rare. I don't believe in none of that. I think it's disgusting. I have to have mine's well done. They say it ruins the taste. I don't give two shits.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's well done. Now, I did have that. If you ever go to Galveston, go to the Hearsay. They have some of the best filet mignon I've ever had. I've never eaten filet mignon, Caitlin or Azul. I've never had filet
It's
mignon,
good.
but I've had it for the first time, and it's a little expensive. I'm not gonna lie,
Mm-hmm.
because it's the most tender part of the meat on the cow. Which, if you look on the back of the cow, like you know how they're standing up and on its
Yeah.
hind back, next to
Mm-hmm.
the spine, underneath that spinal cord is the most tender piece of meat. It's called a filet mignon. That's where they like. That's how it became so famous. What's his name of that rapper? Lil Wayne always said my filet mignon. I tried it for the first time, and they say you're supposed to get it medium well, so I did that, and I will tell you that the meat is very tender and it's very good. It's better than sirloin, and I
Oh,
love sirloin.
when I go to a steakhouse, I usually get that or sirloin.
Mm-hmm. Filet mignon,
Uh,
get that next time. Get it
so like
medium
for
well.
fish, like do you like baked, crispy, grilled, or kind of like deep fried?
Oh, are you talking about for a fish?
Yeah.
Um, if it's on a salad, I'll eat it grilled. If I'm having it with, let's say, fries or sweet potato fries, or if it's like a dish side with green beans or something, I like it fried. But if
Okay.
it's on a salad, I want it grilled.
Okay. Yeah, like for
I,
me, usually it's like grilled. I mean, if it's like mojave frita, I mean that's
Mhm.
good.
It's the same thing with chicken. like, how do you like your chicken? Do you like it fried or grilled? And I'm like, well, I like grilled chicken on my salad. If it's fried like tenders and I'm dipping it with barbecue sauce and I have a batch of French fries, then I like it fried. But if it's on a salad, grilled always, always have it grilled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was at the Hearsay. I had a drink. I had the Grey Goose and orange juice. We were sitting on the balcony, and then I had the filet mignon the last time I was there, and it was really good. It was $50 for that plate, $45 actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I got it on a discount because it was on a Tuesday, or no, it was on a Thursday. We went, and on Thursdays they have half off with some of the dishes, and filet mignon was one of them. So my dish was like $25 or 20 or 27, something like that. And or no, it was half of 40 was 20. It was like $23. So I got a filet mignon, and then I had a side of green beans, and then a side of mashed potatoes and gravy, and it had butter on it. It was really good. Really good. I'm a food guy, man. Like I'm the guy. Like they say, most guys are going out clubbing looking for women. If I'm going to the club, I'm at the section where the food's at. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Guys are looking for the girls. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm the guy that's looking for, when I'm going out to a bar, I'm looking for a place where there's bar food. I always ask for the menu there. They no menu. I'm like, fuck. Because I always want to see what they got. I'm looking for wings. I'm looking for fries. I'm looking for burgers. That's what I am. The worst thing is when you go to a bar and they have no food there and they tell you, well, you can Uber. I'm like, I don't want to Uber. I don't want to, what do they say? They call it Door Eats or whatever, DoorDash.
DoorDash. I mean, I never tried that. Have you tried that?
Never.
Never.
I've never done DoorDash. I've never done it. I've seen people DoorDash from like 20 feet away from the restaurant. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Wait,
like, people
what?
really got that lazy that they don't DoorDash. They're so lazy to pick up food that's like a block away from them. I mean, I get it if you're like disabled or you don't have a vehicle, or let's just say you just don't feel like going out that day and it's like an occasional time. But people will they'll be like across the street and they'll DoorDash like the guy to pick it up to deliver it to them at the park over there. Like I've seen videos on this. I'm like, dude, why don't you just go pick it up yourself? You have to tip the guy like $10, $15, and plus the food's more expensive when you DoorDash. I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, I do believe people got lazy to an extent. I mean, it's like the same thing with online grocery shopping.
Yeah, you're gonna try the cod. Caitlin says, "Oh, absolutely, girl, try the Alaskan cod." It's a pretty good fish store. That's kind of like low key, like it's kind of like McDonald's, but it's a really good place. But they close so many locations down. It's called Long John Silver's, and they make some of the best like Alaskan cod I've ever tasted. They have the flounders. The flounder fillets are so good. But they only have like 2 locations in Houston now. You got to drop all the way out towards the George Bush Intercontinental Airport, which is far on the north side, far from where I'm at. I'm not driving an hour and a half to go get fish, when I could just drive around here. But anyways, I was never a seafood fan growing up, but now I've become more of a seafood fan as I'm older because I've had some good places that just make good fish. I love tilapia. That's like my number one on my list. I've had another one. It was a Vietnamese fish. It was called I brought it home one time from Fiesta. I just can't remember the name, but it was so good. And we fried them here, and we put them in beer battered flour. It was so good when they came out. But yeah, the Alaskan cod is where it's at. Flounder, tilapia. Died for.
So you say you tried alligator and shark?
I've had alligator and shark. Shark
I would like to try that one day.
Shark is gamey, but you got to be careful about shark because shark has high amounts of mercury in it.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is like mercury's like a metal or something like that. It's very dangerous metal, so I limit myself to my shark amounts. I'll have shark every now and then. There's certain fish you got to be careful not to eat because they have high amounts of mercury in them. Sharks are one of them.
I heard alligators kind of taste like chicken. Is that true?
Alligator has a gamey taste. It tastes like chicken to a degree if it's made right. What about crawfish? Do you like crawfish? I like crawfish salad. I like crawfish burgers. But if I have those crawfish things and I have to peel them apart, no, thank you. People do that. I see them all the time during crawfish season. They'll have 2 or 3 pounds and they'll put in the butter. They come with those 2 sauces and they're tearing them apart. It looks like a lot because you'll get like 3 pounds. But when you break all the meat out, it's like very minuscule. So when you go through 3 pounds, you're barely eating like maybe like 1 ounce of crab meat or 1 ounce of actual crawfish meat.
Yeah, because most of the space is sticking up out the shell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you look at the whole outer shell and you think that people think, oh, I can eat that whole thing. No, you're not. You're supposed to peel it, then eat the meat inside. I like lobster, but it has to be. I like the ones where they already come out peeled out, like a Red Lobster. I'm a lobster fan. I like crab meat too. Crab meat's good too. I've had blue crab. Blue crab is really good. They were making them at HEB one time when I was working there. They were giving out samples, and when I tried it, I'm like, wow, this is really good. You know what else is good? Tuna steaks.
Tuna steaks?
You got tuna in a can. That's not the same. You get the tuna steaks. They look like steak meat. Tuna steaks is where it's at. That's your ticket. It tastes.
I know
just
I had
like
a tuna steak before.
It tastes
usually
just
I have
like
tuna.
It don't even taste like tuna. It tastes like steak meat. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'm only gonna be on here for another 10 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
But yeah, what is your favorite food? Like, are you a barbecue food fan? Do you like Italian food, Mexican food? I mean, is there a peculiar type of food?
I mean, I like Mexican food. I like Italian food.
Okay.
Barbecue,
I mean, is there
I do like. No, you were saying?
No, I'm saying, is there any particular type of food? Like, whenever I go out, I'm always looking to see if there's wings. Like, I'm a wing guy. I love fucking boneless wings, bone-in wings. It's like a delicacy for me. Everywhere I go out that serves bar food or restaurants, I'm always looking to see where the wings are, what flavors they have. I'm a wing guy. I love fucking wings. In fact, when I go out today, I might have me some wings and then I might have me a salad, at Bogey's. I'm craving wings.
Like I don't have a particular favorite food. I mean,
is there a go-to food whenever you go out?
It just depends where I go to. Like, for example, like taco trucks, like a torta, or like or guiso at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Italian.
What about pizza?
Pizza, I do like pizza. I do like homemade pizza.
Jaguar, man, that Penn State is unranked. Yeah, Texas is unranked too, and we deserve it. So I don't want to hear any Longhorns fans bitching about it. Oh, you're ranked 9th, and we shouldn't have fell down that far. Absolutely, you lost to a 1-3 team, and we've been struggling all this year to even the teams that we played in Division III. Now, hell no, we deserve exactly where we're at. I said, if Oklahoma beats us next week, that's the coffin. That's the nail in the coffin of our season.
Well, I was about to say I do like pizza. Pasta, I do like pasta.
Okay.
Parmesan chicken, I do like that. Barbecue, I guess. I like steak.
I like barbecue brisket. And then put
brisket,
that extra fat pieces on it. A little bit of fat.
I do like
a little bit of that
pork.
sauce on the side of that bad boy. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ribs, I'm not a big fan of ribs, to be honest with you.
I don't like ribs. I'm not a fan of ribs.
Really?
Boneless ribs, bone-in ribs. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. I don't like the taste of ribs. I don't like the aftertaste. I'm just not a fan of ribs. People like ribs. It's cool. I'm just not a fan of it.
What about sausage? Are you a big fan of sausage?
I used to hate sausage. Now I like sausage if it's made right. If they make the sausage nice and tender, I'll eat it. Now, I'm a little bit picky because I've eaten sausage where they've come with the cheese in it. Like if you go to First Stop or 7-Eleven where they make those sausages, like the back rust and all that, they already got the cheese in it, melted in it. And then if you go and you go by the packages where the sausage got some cheese in it, those are good. You heat them up and you can see that cheese is oozing out of it. So when you bite into it, it's really good.
Have you tried the ones with jalapenos in it?
What?
With jalapenos in it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Jalapeno cheese, back rust, jalapeno cheese sausage. Oh, yeah. I'm not a fan of like summer sausage, which is like deer meat sausage, or just like those regular sausage patties, like Jimmy Dean sausages. Not a fan of the frozen ones, but I do like me some back rust. And you put that cheese in there, or jalapeno cheese sausage. Good. Oh yeah. Chargers look like they're marching down territory right now. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes, Azul. I do appreciate you for being on here, man. I didn't stream the whole game because I just didn't feel like it was worth it. So I just waited till the fourth quarter, until about 8-7 minutes left and started. And so what are you predicting the final score is going to be at OU and Texas this week?
I'm thinking I think the score will be like 21-7. Either 21-7 or 28-14.
God damn, you got it that low scoring?
Yeah.
So you got this all defensive game or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
I got OU to win like, I'm going to say 30. I'm going to say 35. I'm going to say OU 49, Texas 14.
Okay. I mean, I can see that.
I think if you look at the games that you guys have been winning against teams that don't play well, you're blowing them out. And yeah, sure, Auburn kept you close, but they're not that bad. And I'm not saying Texas isn't capable of keeping the game close, because whenever we play each other, we hate each other, so we play based on that momentum. But yeah, I think Texas is just not really a good team this year, and I think it's just going to show its ugly head in this game. I think OU's playing with a lot of momentum. They're blowing teams out. Like I said, 4 out of your 5 losses. I mean, 4 out of your 5 wins. I'm sorry. Were at least 20-something points, if not more. And I think I think it's going to be a case of where you guys are just going to get the lead very quickly, and you're just going to hold on to it, and you're going to
win. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like, in my heart, I want the score to be like 70-0. Well, but that's unrealistic.
Likewise, I agree.
But I mean, I got to use my mind as well. So I figure like it's gonna be a low-scoring game. It's gonna be a defensive battle, and it depends on who's playing QB for us. I mean, I know Mateer is hurt.
Oh, Mateer is hurt.
I mean, it's his thumb.
Okay,
he got surgery.
Play the last game.
No, he didn't play the last game.
Yeah, but your backup quarterback's pretty good.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I mean, he's decent. And he has experience, so it just depends on who shows up.
How long is Mateer going to be out for, did they say?
I keep hearing that he might be back by Texas.
Okay.
But the latest might be like maybe by South Carolina.
Like, if Mateer plays, I think you guys will blow us out. I believe so. I believe you guys are going to blow us out if Mateer plays. Absolutely.
Even with Mateer, I still believe it will be a close game. That's just my belief.
Okay.
Because if you think about it this way, he's coming back from injury.
Where were y'all ranked last week?
Because
right now y'all are ranked 6.
We was ranked 5.
Okay, so y'all fell 1 spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It said that. We're out of the top 25. We got Ohio State is 1, Miami is 2. That's gonna be damn good. Yeah, that'd be a good championship matchup. Oregon is 3, Ole Miss is 4. Texas A&M jumped to 5. OU jumped down or fell down 1 spot to 6. Number 7 is Indiana. See, number 8 is Alabama is 8. And Texas Tech is 9. Georgia's 10. LSU is 11. Tennessee 12. Wow, if that playoff started today, it's going to be a damn good top 12. All those schools are damn good promising schools. 13 is Georgia Tech, so they jumped up some spots. Missouri's 14. Michigan's 15. Notre Dame is 16 with 3-2. if anybody's getting special treatment, it's fucking Notre Dame. How do you go? How are you 3-2 and you're ranked 16? And you're 3-2. You're the only 2-loss team that's ranked in the top 25.
I mean, who they beat? They haven't beat a top. They haven't beaten like a top 25 team at all. So
16. Oh God, Notre Dame has a chance to make the playoffs now with 2 L's. That's crazy. Illinois is 5-1 at 17. BYU is undefeated 5-0 at 18. Virginia up and coming at 19. Vanderbilt is 20. I was rooting for Vanderbilt so bad to beat Alabama. They should have won that game too. Arizona State 21, Iowa State 22. You got Memphis at 23 at 6-0. Impressive. South Florida at 4-1, and you got Florida State at 3-2 at 25. And of course, Longhorns are nowhere to be found.
So who's going to win out of each conference, in your opinion, based so far? I know there's a lot of games we play left.
That's still kind of hard to say. Let me go to the standings real quick. I don't even keep an update on all the standings. Let's go to I'm not going to do it for like Atlantic Coast or American Conference. I'm just going to do for like the Big 12, BYU. Wow. They got the best record. Well, no, Texas Tech is also tied. They're both 5-0. Yeah, they're both 5-0. Arizona State's 3, Cincinnati Bearcats is 4. Okay. West Virginia, Colorado are at the dead last. So is Oklahoma State. Wow, UCF. And then for the Big Ten, Indiana Hoosiers are on top. They're tied though with Ohio State and Oregon, so it's and Michigan. So it's gonna be.
I think Ohio State is going to win that conference.
Oh, you think Ohio State still win?
Yeah.
Okay. Ohio State. Okay, got you.
In the ACC, I believe Miami, based off how they're playing so far. But I would not be surprised if either Virginia or Georgia Tech comes out on top.
Yeah, the SEC conference, the Southeastern Conference, it's Ole Miss is winning that one. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight, man, the rest of the way.
Yeah.
We're barely going to go into the 7th week of college football. Still a long ways to go. Like I said, if you guys beat us this week, which I predict you will, you're going to put the fork in our season. Like, that's just the end of it. The best chances of Texas even making it would be you would have to have a bunch of the teams at the top start losing. Don't see that happening. And then you would have to hope for a New Year's 6 bowl game. Like, you'd have to be fighting for New Year's 6.
I mean, the thing is, like, if you guys were to lose to us next week and win out for the rest of the season, you guys have a chance to go to the playoffs still.
Never know.
Think about it. You might.
Every week is a new week.
Yeah.
Well, shit. All right, Azul. We've been on the stream for 1 hour and 23 minutes. I appreciate you for having me on. As always, I'm going to stream again. Most likely, we'll be doing the OU Texas game. Will you be on there?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be for next week. So we'll definitely do a cast on there. I know TG Bully will be there. Raptors girl. I'll introduce you to them. They're real cool. And then we'll try to have some other people join the panel as well. And we're going to have a nice discussion for the OU Texas game. That's going to be 2:30 on Saturday. Are you working on Saturday next week?
No.
Okay, well, then you'll be able to join us then. I'll try to get the panel started maybe like 10 minutes before kickoff or something, like just try to get everything started. But 2:30 is a perfect time, so I'm excited about it, man. I can't wait. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for having us on. And as always, we're going to head on out. So y'all take care.
You guys take care.